Reach us at producerx.net.
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Jim, how are you reading the formation?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
Well, we're on the way. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that for his team. He's got the physical presence to hold the ball up and the awareness to bring pretty much everyone else into play. His best attributes, however, might be his enthusiasm, his energy, and his desire to win, because those things become infectious to others.
Yeah, the easiest way to make a difference is to score, so no argument there. Brilliantly cut out. Raul. Sanchez. Raul. Alvarez. He came in hard, very hard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said here.
Gordon. And it's played forward. Foden. White. White carries the ball down the right. Moved on forwards. Anderson makes the interception. Played through for the wide man. Sanchez gets rid without sophistication. White looking to hit the byline here. It's a mighty effort! And it's a goal!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game. England, look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
England make the perfect start. They are already ahead. Good play on the left-hand side here. Now here's the delivery. Guehi tries to clear. Sanchez. That's a fabulous ball. Spence forwards and with intent. That's a good run down the left. He is through here. The not defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Alvarez. Lofted upfield. Can he latch onto this? Calmly anticipates. Spence. Aim forwards. Anderson. Stones. Guehi. Spence. Anderson. Bellingham. That's really well manoeuvred. And he's managed to get free. Spence's cross. Alvarez. Rice cuts it out. And here's Kane.
Kane really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Really are pushing their fullbacks forward now.
Aiming to do what?
Well, it's a case of engaging your opponents further up the pitch to take the sting out of opposition attacks. It's effectively a wide press.
And a chance! No, not this time.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
It's a quick ball upfield. Spence gets across to intercept that. Keeper's got good distance on that. Mexico are already chasing the game. Long time to go.
Well, I would say that they've only got themselves to blame, Peter. They've been caught cold.
Looks to the other side. Stones. Guehi shifted upfield. Now it's Gordon. Gordon! Hit into the middle. That has been knocked clear. Rice. Gehi. Gordon. Now it's Kane. Kane spread out to the left. Rice. Might be dangerous. Shooting! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Alvarez. Gehi. Stones. Bellingham. Stones forwards and with intent. Can he get onto this? And a shot! And it's hoisted clear. Sanchez. Now it's hit. Goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Rice. Gordon. Kane. Over to the left. Spence's cross. Out of play for a goal kick. Bellingham. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. And it's Bellingham. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Cleared away. Now it's Jimenez. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Looking here to chip it through. He's on it. Can he get away? Spence. Rice. Anderson. Gehi. Rice. Anderson. Bellingham. Stones driven forward. On time, excellent interception. Alvarez. And he goes cross-field. England have reclaimed it. Now it's Rice. Now it's Gordon. Now it's Rice. Spence. Spence's cross. And that has been cleared. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong. They've played it short, aimed in towards the centre. It's really well cleared. He's in, short, real chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay. out towards the other side. It's an inviting looking ball, that. That is lovely. White, no, again there's no way through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. England have got it back and they'll have another go. Out for a throw. Stones. White, who's set up one goal so far. Anderson. Stones played out to the left flank. And it's Spence. Lovely bit of skill. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Stones. Spence. Anderson. Moved on forwards. Sanchez. Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Ball's played through. Can he latch on to this? And the finish! Well, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Oh, nicely intercepted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
England clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Anderson. Gehi aimed forwards. Oh, can he get onto this? White gets over and intercepts. Bellingham, gently done. And the keeper has it. Mexico are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Showing good feet. Alvarez. Oh, that's neat. Foden looking for a runner. And here's Raul. Out to the left it goes. Oh, sweet feet. Bellingham did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Gordon. Kane with a definite foul there. reclaimed it in a trice. Stones. Bellingham. Foden. And it's played forward. And it's White. That looks a cracking ball. Now it's Foden. White has it in a wide position. Anderson. Bellingham. Real chance! Chance, surely!
Beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Lofted in. Pickford claims it, and the danger passes. Kane. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
England clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And they can counter here. He has found a way through. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. That is a brilliant interception. Now that's well seen too. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're just settling back into this second half.
Mexico really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Nice looking ball. Over to the left. And he thumps it clear. Do have a chance to counter here. Gordon! Gordon! That was superb goalkeeping!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Tries a measured ball.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Gordon. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Alvarez. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Gordon. Bellingham. Foden. Bellingham. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Sanchez. Alvarez looks to the other side. And here's Raul. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Henderson with the clearance. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Oh, that's a nice ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. That is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That's really well manoeuvred. The message is clear, none shall pass. And that is as far as they're going to go. Stones. He's in a great position. It's a loose ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, but could be danger here. Always onto this. Gordon! Spread out to the left. Mexico still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Oh, it's played in shapes to suit! It's in! Mexico back on level terms. Perfect timing, perfect connection, and a perfect outcome.
Oh, look, there's always a bit more satisfaction in executing a first-time volley, and he'll be buzzing inside after that.
Mexico grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, it seems to me they'll both be pushing for another now. Could be a critical phase.
Yehi. Anderson. Anderson, gently done. Now it's Foden. Foden played out towards the right wing. And it's White. Bellingham. It's Kane! Goal, England! And they get themselves in front! And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
And now he has two. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
They're trying everything to subdue him here.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Sanchez. Alvarez. White getting this one clear. Cross goes in there. Gehi getting this one clear. Climbs up big! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Gehi, and it goes cross-field. Stones. Anderson. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's played forward. Alvarez, forwards and with intent. Anderson. Stones shifted upfield. White. Bellingham. White, aim forwards. And here's Foden. Searching pass he's played there. Chance! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Oh, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So the lead now is 2.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's shifting through the gears here. Played into the box. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
England look very much like they've got to that time where it's all about closing this one out. Just take the sting out of the opposition.
England, on the other hand, are left with no choice but to risk everything and to go for it. Alvarez. And it's Raul. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. No way through, so back it comes. Played out to the right. Oh, nice touch. He's cut it out. And he's heaved it away. There will be a throw-in. Now it's Gordon. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. And it's lofted through here. Deftly away. Spence goes on a charge down the left. Spence's cross.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Up he goes! And that would have won it.
Kane is fully aware of how important that could have been. Probably game, set and match.
And it's played forward. Played towards the other side. Stones. Anderson. White. It's a promising run he's making on the right. England have a free kick. Gets it away. Alvarez. Oh, Red, nice interception. Stones. Gehi. Gehi, gently done. Sanchez. That'll be a throw. Takes a shot! Stones gets it away. And it's Alvarez. Sanchez crosses it in. Mexico with another chance from a corner. Anderson clears it away. That's good play. Alvarez. Rice. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Sanchez. Played in with purpose. And back out it comes. Alvarez. Gordon. Oh, a delicate chip through. This looks promising. He's well positioned. There's the shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Mexico are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Moved on forwards. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Jimenez, clipped into space. Bellingham. White. Bellingham. Moved on forwards. Foden! Relentless! Just relentless! Up by 3. They have their boots on the throats of their foes. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
And that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Now some movement on the bench, and we are going to see a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
England blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Aim forwards. Decent progress down the left. Delicate ball, and it needs to be.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Bellingham. Foden. Rice. That's a nicely weighted pass. The less said about that pass, the better. Alvarez. Sanchez. And it's played forward. That pass has been well intercepted. Stones. Rice. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Stones. Yehi. Pickford sends that a long way. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Rice. Hall. Gordon. Bellingham. Foden. Clearly not happy with that. time is up. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and seemingly clueless. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Mexico lost their way after falling behind early. Their concentration was weakened and their character, and that's cause for address.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que para la transmisión jugada en el partido